Hello everyone, I'm Chef Joe. Welcome to my kitchen. On a previous video, I showed you how to trim a whole strip loin. Well, today I'm going to show you how to grill a New York steak that we cut from that strip loin. So fire up your pit and let's cook some steaks. First thing we're going to need to do is open up your package of steaks, and we're going to pat them dry. Now you're going to want to pull your steaks out and season them up about 2 hours before you grill them, 2 or 3 hours, because you want your steaks to get to room temperature. So let's grab let's pat them dry. There we go. Those are looking good. Now I'm going to put them on this little cutting board. There we go. Okay, then we're going to grab a little olive oil. I'm just going to drizzle them with a little olive oil. Rub them down. We're going to do both sides. Okay. The olive oil gives a flavor and it gives the seasoning something to stick to. Okay, you don't want to put too much olive oil because when you put your steak on the barbecue, you can get flare-ups. So now we're going to use this prime rib steak and burger seasoning that we made, and we're just going to apply pretty generously. You could just use salt and pepper. A lot of people are purists and they just want salt and pepper on their steak, and I get it. You know, sometimes I have it that way too. It just depends on, you know, what mood you're in basically. But this is a pretty good steak seasoning, and it really, really goes very well with prime rib. You can also use it on chicken. If you're gonna make a rotisserie chicken or something, you can use it. Very good. Just evenly coat your steaks. There you go. Put a little bit more here. Now I like to use like dry garlic and dry onions and dry ingredients on my seasonings, because if you use like fresh garlic, minced garlic or whatever, you put it on your barbecue and it's gonna burn, make your it's going to taste bitter from overcooking your garlic. And we're going to just put these steaks on here. Let me remove this. Put them on my little barbecue platter. And now we're going to cover them. Let me take my glove off. We'll cover them with a little plastic wrap. And we're going to set them on the back counter for about 2 hours before we fire up our grill. And make sure you push them back, because if you have dogs, guess what? Dogs love steaks. Be back in about 2 hours and we'll fire up our grill. Okay, now it's been about 2 hours. I have my chimney of charcoals ready to go. So I'm gonna put the charcoals in there. Put the chimney down in a safe spot. Now I'm gonna create like a little moat right in the middle. with the moat. Now what I'm going to do, I have some chunks of pecan, and the pecan wood is going to go right down the middle of this trough. Right like that. Now I'm going to put the grates on it, and I'm going to let this get hot. Give it a quick little scrub. Now you want your grill to get as hot as you can without, you know, totally warping it, nuking it. But by the time that those grills get hot, we'll be ready to roll on the steaks. Give it about 5 minutes. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes since we put the wood in there, and I'm gonna, it's nice and hot, and you've got some nice flame there. You're gonna have some nice flame from that pecan wood. Now, what you want to do is lower it. The grill's already hot. I just want the fire just to kiss the steaks. So we're gonna go like this. Now they say not to do this, but I like living on the edge, so I just tap it with a little bit of non-stick canola oil spray. Okay, here we go. Nice little caramelization starting to develop. I'm going to turn. Here, here, here. Turn this one too. Get that there. Now we're ready to flip. Turn, turn, turn. I'm gonna let that one, that was a little bit thicker. I'm gonna let that one go a little bit more. And I don't have any charcoal on this side, so I'm just gonna put my plate down there. There you go, pull it off. 125. That's ready. This one's ready. Let's flip this one. Pull that off. taking that off. Okay, let's take these steaks in and we'll let them rest for about 10 minutes. Okay, now we're back. Our steaks have been resting for about 10 minutes, and let's plate one up here for dinner. So first thing I'm going to do is I'll cut this little tail off here, set that aside, and I'm going to set up my plate presentation. Here I have potato croquette from our potato croquette recipe, and I have some nice sauteed green beans and carrot batons from our other recipe, actually, other video. So we're going to put this just like this. Maybe a couple more carrots on top. Give a little color. Put that on the plate. There we go. Here I have a cracked black peppercorn demi-glace made with red wine. I'll put this on the bottom of the plate. Again. Now we'll cut our steak. I don't like to cut them too thin, so I like to cut them pretty thick. And then what I do is flip them over like this. See, look at the color on that, that's nice. Okay, get them all nice and even. And I take my knife, run it underneath. Very carefully put them on top of the demi sauce. Okay, now I take a little bit of garnish and kind of scatter around. Put a little microgreen on top, throw it around. And there you go. That's my New York steak with cracked black peppercorn demi-glace, potato croquette, and sauteed green beans. And that's how I grill my New York steaks. Hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, and click the button that's free to subscribe, and visit my website at www.chefjoeskitchen.org for more videos and recipes. And remember, food tastes best when it's simple and fresh and grilled over real wood. Bye.